Welcome back, friends. You're listening to Easy English Podcast. I'm Jack.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah. Today's dialogue is about a moment every international traveler knows and fears a little bit.
You mean that long, quiet walk up to the immigration desk?
Exactly. Even when you know you have all your documents and have done nothing wrong, you still feel nervous, like you're in an exam.
It's a universal feeling, and our dialogue today is about that exact moment. We're going to listen to a traveler, Maria, as she answers questions from a serious-looking immigration officer.
Let's hope she has all her documents in order.
But first, just a quick reminder. If you're enjoying the podcast, please take a moment to like it, and even better, leave us a comment.
Your support helps us make more episodes. Okay, let's join Maria in the immigration line.
Okay, deep breath, be calm. I have my passport, my visa, and my return ticket. Everything is in order. Don't sweat it, Maria. Nothing will come up. Just be polite and answer the questions clearly. Don't look nervous.
Next, good morning. Passport, please.
Good morning. Here you are.
What is the purpose of your visit to the United Kingdom?
I'm here for a holiday, for pleasure.
How long are you planning to stay?
For 10 days.
And what is your occupation back in your home country?
I'm a teacher.
Are you currently employed?
Yes, I work at a high school. Okay, why does he look so serious? That was a simple question. Weird. Just answer the questions. Don't offer extra information. My heart is beating so fast right now.
Do you have sufficient funds for your trip?
Yes, I have my credit cards and about £500 in cash for small expenses.
And what is your general itinerary?
Mostly sightseeing in London for the first week, and then I'm visiting a friend in Manchester for the last 3 days.
Have you filled out your customs declaration form?
Yes, it's here inside my passport.
Okay, everything seems to be in order. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much. It wasn't so bad after all.
Wow, you can really feel the tension in that dialogue, especially during the pauses.
Definitely. I think we've all been Maria in that situation. But it's full of very formal and useful vocabulary for traveling.
Let's start with Maria's first thought. She checks that all her documents are in order. This phrase means everything is correct, tidy, and in the right place.
Yes, it's about being prepared. For example, before a big trip, you should check your passport and tickets to make sure everything is in order. Let's repeat that. The police officer said my documents were all in order.
She tells herself, don't sweat it. This is a great informal idiom which means don't worry about it or it's not a big deal.
It's a way to calm someone down, or in this case, to calm yourself down. You can say to a friend who is very sorry for spilling a little water, don't sweat it. It's no big deal.
Let's practice saying it in a relaxed, friendly voice. Don't sweat it. She hopes that nothing will come up. To come up is a very useful phrasal verb. In this context, it means for an unexpected problem or situation to happen.
You often hear it when people cancel plans. For example, I'm so sorry, I can't come to dinner tonight. Something has come up at home.
So Maria was hoping no surprise problems would happen. Let's practice that. Repeat. I hope nothing important comes up. The officer asks for the purpose of your visit. This is a very common and formal question. Purpose means the reason for doing something.
Exactly. In this situation, the officer wants to know the reason for your trip. Your purpose can be tourism, business, study. Let's practice that full formal question. Repeat. What is the purpose of your visit?
Maria's purpose is pleasure. When we talk about travel, pleasure means for fun, tourism, and relaxation. It is the opposite of business.
That's right. The immigration officer might simply ask, business or pleasure? For example, last month I went to Paris for work, but this trip to Rome is for pleasure. Let's repeat that. This trip is for pleasure.
The next question is also very common. How long are you planning to stay? This is the standard way to ask about the duration of a trip.
You can answer in a few different ways. For example, for 3 weeks or until the 10th of October. Let's practice asking the full question again. Repeat. How long are you planning to stay?
The officer then asks Maria's occupation. Occupation is a formal word for job.
It's the word you will almost always see on official forms like visa applications or landing cards. It's a more formal way of asking, what do you do? Or what is your job? Let's practice that word. Repeat. Please write your name and occupation on the form.
And to confirm this, the officer asks if she is currently employed. The adjective employed means having a paid job.
The officer wants to know if she has a job to go back to in her home country. It's a very common question.
And the opposite of employed is unemployed. Let's practice. Repeat this question. Are you currently employed? In her thoughts, Maria says, the situation is weird. Weird is a very common adjective that means very strange or unusual in a way that is surprising or difficult to understand.
It's a great word for something that is not normal. For example, I heard a weird noise outside my window last night.
Was it a cat?
I hope so. Let's practice. Say this with a surprised voice. My computer is making a weird sound.
She also thinks, my heart is beating so fast. Of course, our hearts are always beating, but we say this phrase when we are nervous, scared, or excited, and we can physically feel our heart beating faster or stronger than usual.
Yes, it's a very physical reaction. For example, before a big race, an athlete might say, I'm not nervous, but I can feel my heart beating. Let's repeat that. My heart is beating so fast.
The officer asks if Maria has sufficient funds. This is a very formal phrase you will hear at immigration. Sufficient is a formal word for enough, and funds is a formal word for money.
So, sufficient funds just means enough money. The officer wants to know if Maria can pay for her trip. For example, you must have sufficient funds in your bank account to buy a house. Let's practice the keyword. Repeat. Sufficient.
He also asks about her itinerary. An itinerary is a detailed plan or list of the places you will visit on a journey.
It's your travel plan. For example, our itinerary for our trip to Egypt includes a visit to the pyramids and a boat trip on the Nile. Let's repeat that. What is our itinerary for tomorrow?
They also discussed the customs declaration form. This is the official paper that you have to fill out when you enter a country, stating what goods you are bringing with you.
The flight attendant might say, "Please have your passport and your customs declaration form ready." Let's practice that phrase. Customs declaration form.
After stamping the passport, the officer says, "Have a nice day." This is a standard, polite phrase used to wish someone an enjoyable time during their visit to a place, like a hotel or a new country.
The hotel receptionist will often say this when you check in. Let's practice wishing someone well. Repeat after me. Have a nice stay.
And Maria's final thought is, "It wasn't so bad after all." After all is a great idiom. You use it to say that something happened or was true, even though you did not expect it to.
That's a really good example. Let's practice. Repeat after me. He was worried he would be late, but he arrived on time after all.
Fantastic. And with that, the analysis of all our key phrases is complete.
Now that you have a deeper understanding of all the vocabulary, let's listen to Maria's experience at passport control one last time.
Okay. Deep breath. Be calm. I have my passport, my visa, and my return ticket. Everything is in order. Don't sweat it, Maria. Nothing will come up. Just be polite and answer the questions clearly. Don't look nervous.
Next. Good morning. Passport, please.
Good morning. Here you are.
What is the purpose of your visit to the United Kingdom?
I'm here for a holiday, for pleasure.
How long are you planning to stay?
For 10 days.
And what is your occupation back in your home country?
I'm a teacher.
Are you currently employed?
Yes, I work at a high school. Okay, why does he look so serious? That was a simple question. Weird. Just answer the questions. Don't offer extra information. My heart is beating so fast right now.
Do you have sufficient funds for your trip?
Yes, I have my credit cards and about £500 in cash for small expenses.
And what is your general itinerary?
Mostly sightseeing in London for the first week, and then I'm visiting a friend in Manchester for the last 3 days.
Have you filled out your customs declaration form?
Yes, it's here inside my passport.
Okay, everything seems to be in order. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much. It wasn't so bad after all.
What a great dialogue. It really captures that nervous feeling.
It does, but Maria handled it perfectly. And you all did a fantastic job with us today. Now it's your turn. Our question for you is, have you ever felt nervous at passport control? What is the most difficult question an immigration officer has ever asked you?
Let us know your stories in the comments section. We love reading them. That's all we have for you today. Until next time, keep practicing.
Bye for now.